These are the children history forgot, caught in war zones, stripped of innocence, and buried in silence. These rare photos tell their untold stories. Honor them with a like, drop a comment, and subscribe to remember the past. Vietnamese family, 1965. Wading through a river under fire, this family flees their village, one of millions caught in Vietnam's deadly crossfire. Finnish child, 1944, evacuation. In wartime Finland, this child screams as evacuation tears him from everything familiar. Armenian orphans, 1920. Saved from genocide and gathered in Aleppo, these Armenian orphans bore the weight of a nearly lost nation. Bloody Saturday, Shanghai, 1937. Amid ruins and silence, a baby screams alone after a Japanese air raid. The photo became a symbol of civilian suffering. Little Belgian refugees. Fleeing the German advance, these children carry no toys, only fear and the hope of sanctuary in a shattered Europe. Child munitions worker. Too small to hold a rifle, yet forced to help make them. War robbed this child of school and safety. Hans von Minning, German mascot. Only 15, Hans was a mascot for German troops in 1914, a child soldier more than a symbol. Gas mask civilians, France. September 1918. French families fitted with gas masks show how deeply chemical warfare invaded everyday life. Children of the Madrid bombing. Terror etched in young faces as bombs fell over Madrid. War did not spare the playgrounds. Basque Orphan School, Catalonia. These children, displaced by civil war, found fragile refuge in Catalonia, far from the front but not the trauma. Basque children welcomed in England. June 1937. Newcastle's mayor greets Basque children, refugees from Spain's civil war, offering safety in exile. Evacuation, 1937. As bombs rained down, thousands of Spanish children were torn from their homes and sent away. War made them wanderers. British evacuees, 1940. June 2, 1940, children clutch belongings and each other as they leave Southend, bound for countryside safety. Albanian boy with rifle, 1939. With Italy invading his homeland, this Albanian boy posed with a rifle. War handed him a weapon, not a childhood. Chinese boy soldier, 1944. At just 10, this Chinese boy was part of a military unit. His heavy pack carried a burden far greater than its weight. Black Union soldier and family. This soldier, flanked by his wife and daughters, fought for liberty. His family stood as quiet strength behind him. Orphans in Incheon, Korean War. 2 Korean orphans wander through rubble in Incheon, brothers in survival if not by blood. Union and Confederate boys. 2 boys, one in Union blue, the other in Confederate gray. Childhood divided by war, innocence dressed for battle. Taylor, drummer boy, USCT. Taylor, a young drummer for the 78th Colored Infantry, served in uniform, beating time for freedom during America's darkest war. The children of the battlefield. Clutched in a fallen soldier's hand at Gettysburg, this photo of his children was the only way he was ever identified. Subscribe to Antique Visions, where history speaks, not through words but through the eyes of those who lived it.